To some of our experts here. Let's bring in Robert Pizzini, a retired U.S. Navy deep sea diving officer, award-winning CEO and best-selling author, and also Butch Hendrick, who trains military service members around the world for deep water rescues, possibly like this one, maybe not as deep as this one, but similar. And you've, Butch, been here before to speak with us. We're so grateful. Robert, I just want to start with you. Maybe we can explain to viewers like Jim, who tweeted me this morning, about why there are so many questions about where this sub could be and why the search area is so large.
Sure. So starting with the search area, there's the surface of the ocean, which is large and vast, and then there is the water or the ocean floor, which is also large and vast. So I think it's unlikely that the vessel is on the surface. I think what's occurred is the communication system failed, the navigation system failed, the propulsion system failed. Life support, if it didn't fail initially, will fail at some point. So from a search perspective, this was dire from the very beginning. And the search area, I think at this point, really will focus on or around the Titanic and the debris field on the ocean floor, and that's challenging in and of itself, given the depth and the sea state on the surface. There are several factors that just make this very challenging and time-consuming.
Yeah, Butch, I have another question from Edward, who also watches NewsNation and Morning in America. He asked me on Twitter, what happened to all the ongoing communication, the transponders, monitoring between the submarine or the submersible in this case and the surface? What have expected aerospace grade stuff that would continuously monitor location in all these dimensions do in terms of providing some of those locators for this particular watercraft?
Well, if the submersible had been affixed with the transponders that could have been activated either manually or over a period of time after being in the water, it would have continued to put out a nonstop signal. That signal could have been picked up by our Navy, our Coast Guard, even some of the vessels that are out doing fishing might have the equipment to actually pick up the sound. Once they've got that, they can run that through a computer and get a reasonable idea of where this submersible is. But there's no such equipment on board. So therefore, there's nothing that we can do. If you had any type of a transponder signal coming out, when we're out diving in an area that's extremely vast in the middle of Indonesia, I'm wearing a small beeper. I activate it, it sends off for the next 40 hours, and the people on board can track that signal and find me while I'm floating in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. And Robert, obviously, there are a lot of people wondering, like, what is the government oversight over vessels like this? And how would we know that those quality controls prior to their launch into the ocean were actually hit?
Sure. So I'm not familiar with the QA or quality assurance required for a vessel like this to make a voyage like this. I'm certain there are some type of regulations. One example would be emergency procedures. Certainly the surface vessel and the submarine itself have emergency procedures when communication is lost. And in this case, my understanding is about an hour and 47 minutes after the vessel left the surface, communication was lost. And it was a period of 3 or 4 hours before authorities were contacted. So a lot of time passed. Initially, their emergency procedures, I'm sure, were in place, and I'm sure they were exercised. I'm sure the emergency procedures were part of the certification process to allow this vessel to make this voyage. However, other regulations and laws, I'm not terribly familiar with.
Right, understandably so. Butch, you and I talked yesterday. I know we're running out of time here, but you had something wise to say about how the only way that these men could be saved is if people do, and the Coast Guard does, stay optimistic. Are you still optimistic today?
I'm optimistic because the Coast Guard is, as I've said multiple times, our Coast Guard, our United States Navy are not going to shut this down, I don't believe, for at least another 24 hours and say it's no longer a possible rescue. They may go another 3 or 4 days. The energy is high. The morale, because their energy is positive, is keeping the whole operation, the unified force, working well together. And if we were to just say that your two guests today were out there working together, as long as the two of us agreed, this is still rescue. We are not shutting down yet. The amount of manpower, the equipment that is there, we're going to take advantage of that. We're going to use it, right? Not send it away and say, sorry, guys, thanks for coming. That's how I see our military. Our Coast Guard has been positive, and that's how we play in this world today.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.